Okay. All right, sir. Well, actually, I had a supposedly a special warrant for my arrest. That I actually had a lawyer that was hired, and so my lawyer had contacted the police precinct and had said, well, if you guys want him, had sent emails, had said, or not email, sent a fax and a letter saying that if you want to talk to my client, I represent him to get a hold of me, and I will negotiate to bring him down. So this whole time I had no charges were filed because he had kept checking with the district attorney, or county attorney, I'm sorry. So actually I had no idea that I was wanted like that. So I'm leaving my sister's house, and there's an apprehension team that was waiting right there. I guess they must have surveillanced it or whatever it was, but I was leaving, and they rushed from 3 different angles. I heard them screaming, shouting, like, John, get on the ground, get on the ground. I laid on the ground, arms out, legs out, and I was kicked in the back of the head about 3 times, causing my front teeth to shatter. Well, 2 front teeth got knocked out, 2 were fractured. My bottom teeth went through my bottom lip, causing me to get stitches inside, outside of my mouth. My nose was popped out of place. I feel like it's broken. It was broken, but...
Okay, hold on. I want you to give me all of this, but I want to start off with a few questions. So you're telling me that the police department criminal apprehension team was looking for you, that they had tried to reach out to you, and they were referred to your attorney. Your attorney then explained to them that they should contact him if they intended to arrest you, and that he would make arrangements, correct?
Yes, exactly, sir.
All right, because I worked on an apprehension team, so I want to make sure I have all the facts right. So at that point, the police were somehow surveilling your house, and they found you, and you were then ordered to submit to arrest, and you complied. You laid on the ground.
Yes, I complied, yes, sir, because I had a feeling, like, I knew I had been telling even my own family, my mom, my sisters, my dad, my close friends or close relatives, I had been telling them that when they get a hold of me, they're either going to shoot me or kill me, or they're going to beat me up. Like, I just knew it, sir. Like, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it, and it was just the worst feeling knowing that I couldn't, like, there was no way to go around it. And my way to go around it would have been, if had they contacted my lawyer, I would have had no problem going down. I would have had nothing to hide, nothing. Like, I'd have had no problem at all. Like, it didn't have to go down to that.
Okay, hold on. So you anticipated that they might attack you. Why did you feel that way?
Yes. The reason that I did anticipate, sir, well, what led to me being wanted for questioning in the whole first place was that there was an incident December 13th that Phoenix police went to. I'm sorry, because it's kind of so hard to talk. But Phoenix police went to my residence because of a complaint. I guess someone called for a complaint. I think a music complaint or something like that. And they went over to the residence, and we were inside the house, and they were knocking. And they were just saying, like, come on, we got enough complaints about we want you guys to come out and take, like, they were threatening. They're like, come out and take a beating like a man so we can get this over with. Maybe you guys will learn your lesson, little punks. And they're using way other words than that. I'm being polite saying that.
Well, hold on. That's why I want to stop. Hold on. Stop right there. This is really important. First of all, is your mouth bothering you because of the injuries?
Yes, well, because my gums, this happened February 24th, and even to this day, my gums keep on bleeding. Like, I can't even talk right.
Okay, so your mouth is still hurting pretty badly.
Oh, yes. Like, I went to the dentist, but I was so swollen from having stitches in and out of my mouth, and my gums being so swollen that they couldn't do nothing for me, so they had to schedule it 2 weeks later.
Okay, and how old are you, young man? How old are you?
I'm 23.
You're 23. Okay,
yes.
Now, the police at this previous incident were responding to a noise complaint?
Yes, I believe a noise complaint. We later on found out that it was a criminal damage. They said that someone had been outside, and the sign, a sign had been criminally damaged, which to this day, I still don't know which sign it is. Like, I'm like, what sign? Like, I read the police report.
Okay, well, hold on. I don't want to get too far into that story, but someone had done some malicious mischief to a sign, and they thought you guys were involved, so they were outside telling you to come out.
Yes, and honestly, sir, the only reason I would see why, because the condo that I do live at, it really was like middle-aged condos, you know what I mean? And we probably were the youngest people there. So I could see why they probably would go like at 233, but the only thing we would have been guilty of would have been music on, and even then the music wasn't loud. Like I had no neighbors, and we had never been complained on.
Okay, so they initially came at you guys because you're mute because well, according to you at the time.
Yeah, it was music at the time, but now we're finding out it was a criminal damage charge.
Okay, all right, got it. So long story short, they come to the house, and what happened during that incident that made you feel that these guys might do violence to you the next time they saw you?
Yes, so they're sitting there saying, come on, this and that, and who's going to go outside when they're sitting there? They're threatening like that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they keep threatening, and at the moment we're like, okay, like, well, what do we do? And there's multiple people in the house, and so going outside wasn't really an option, especially too because I actually had a ticket for an open container that I had failed to go to like 2 weeks before, so I knew there was a warrant for an open container for not going Friday to pier. So I would have been arrested anyway. So these cops are sitting there talking, and after a while, like, what is them saying, like, yes, after a while of them talking, of all the trash talking, like, trash talking went back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, I admit it, like, went back and forth between the officers and me in court with a friend also. So,
okay, well, hold on. Let me stop you. This is important, and I want to make sure we get it down. So what you're saying is that you were having some heated conversation with the cops.
Yes,
now,
yes,
hold on.
Through the window.
Okay, through the window.
Yes.
All right, and how did it start? Who started it? And I want you to use the exact words that the police officers used, and give me the exact words that you used, and then tell me how it ended.
Okay, fine. So, well, actually, the exact words that they were using were the ones that I told you about, how they were saying, like, come out, you go. Well, I'm going to tell you what exactly they said.
No, I listen, that's what I mean. Hold on.
Come out, take the beating like a man. And so when that
No, stop.
anyone,
I need you to stop for a second. What I want you to use is if they said, if they called you a motherfucker, if they called you a bad word, that's a...
yes, they were saying all that.
Well, then wait a minute. Stop. Hold on. And one more thing, because I have a lot of questions to ask, so I need you to pause periodically so you can hear me, because I have you on the speakerphone. All right, so let me get back to this. I want to describe something, so don't say anything till I finish. What I want you to tell me is the exact language that was used. If they said shit, you have to say shit. If they said, you know, whatever the word is, use the word that they used. And I'm not encouraging you to embellish or use more than they used. Just tell me exactly what they said. And if you can't remember everything, just give me a few of the key descriptive parts of the conversation.
Yes. Well, the main words I would use that really got everyone heated was that, like, come on, you little motherfuckers. You guys need to take a beating like a man. You guys little bitches, you can't man up, and this and that. And when they said that... Hold
on, stop right there. So these were police officers outside your window.
Yeah, they were police officers.
Hold on, wait a minute. You interrupted me. You gotta let me finish my question. These are police officers who were outside your home talking to you through a window, and while they were talking to you through that window, they were yelling obscenities.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Did anyone else in the complex hear them making these comments?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. They did.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
If I were to contact those people, would they tell me what you just told me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I need you to...
Say maybe not part for part, because they didn't witness it all, but they would say how there was about 20 of them outside, and I thought they were going to break the window down or break the door down because they were hitting it all crazy.
Okay. All right. So now, how long did this thing go on, and how did it end?
It went on for only about 3 to 5 minutes, if that, sir. It didn't go on very long because the music stayed on, so you couldn't actually really even hear. And I'd say about 3 to 5 minutes, and they stayed outside. I'm not kidding you. They stayed outside for a good 3 to 4 hours.
Okay, so let me stop you there.
Taking pictures of the place, taking pictures of my car, like. I didn't know they knew I drove because I had really got the car like 2 weeks before.
Okay, this is important. Let me stop you again for just a moment.
That's fine.
What date was this incident that happened, where they came out to your house and this incident took place?
December 13th.
Okay, so this happened on December 13th, before Christmas last year.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you had this bitter exchange with the police where they were yelling obscenities at you, and you guys were yelling things back at them.